Hi guys, this is James from Kuma Promotions, and we're going to do something just a little bit different today. We're going to do a video comparison for a lyric video that I did for my band Gaia. You'll see before effects and after all the effects were applied. Now, I'm not the best video editor in the world. In fact, this is my very first lyric video, but I will at the end go through some of the things I did and sort of places I found things, just maybe to help out anyone else sort of embarking on their first lyric video ever. If you do want to see some competent video work from us though, our video editor Matty edits the Kasagake videos, which you can see in the playlist on the channel. But for now, I hope you enjoy the comparison video of Gaia's The Crawling Chaos.
Something that will pick up with the chaos. Something I have the power to create. I'm just trying to trip the point of the disgrace. Into my hate. Some things that stop the hate. Still on this nightmare. So easy for me to mislead. I will crush slowly.
Then the black one said to me, watch your brain. And then just a matter of time Till you finally wanna see
So there you have it. Gaia's The Crawling Chaos. Oh, what a band, and the best vocalist I've heard in my life. Anyway, in all seriousness, if you would check us out, we'd really appreciate it. Any view for sort of a small local band is a huge deal, so that'd be amazing. If you would check us out, it's in the description below in this video, so awesome if you do. Now, I'll just talk you through kind of like the thought process of the lyric video itself, and then maybe some of the effects that I use for it. So, when beginning it all, I kind of went, okay, let's have a look at other lyric videos and then try and replicate some of what's out there. And I noticed very quickly in looking at lyric videos that there's a lot of kind of either stock images or kind of colourful backgrounds which the lyrics go over. And I thought, well, either these aren't easily accessible just online or anything like that, and you need to get some sort of permission for that, or they're using some sort of stock library and being able to pull images from that. Now, I don't have a stock library, and it does actually cost a fair amount over time to actually pay for stock images and things like that. So what I decided to do is I'm going to create the background for this lyric video myself. So me being in this lyric video was not some self-aggrandizing scheme. It was something that was born out of necessity, and what we did with it is based on the subject matter of the song. So this is part of a concept album based on H.P. Lovecraft's sort of monsters and things, and this was a song for Nyarlathotep. So what I did is I got my wife, and she helped me film these little sort of segments, and we kind of lent into horror tropes. So we had the candles, and we had the sort of like pretending to go mad and that kind of thing, in order to give this sort of like old school horror movie feel at the background of the lyric video. So that's how we did that. We shot it all on an iPhone. We're in lockdown at the moment, so kind of needs must. You will get a better result with like a high quality camera, but I wasn't able to get my hands on one of those, and also I didn't have the like 300, 500 grand's worth of money in order to get one of those on short notice, and also didn't have that much disposable income at the time as well. So we did it all on that, and it kind of lent into it because we were going for this old school horror vibe, and then sort of, okay, so video quality doesn't have to be great. So some of the effects that you'll see sort of used in abundance throughout the whole thing, we saturated the image so that it's a lot less colourful, and it kind of takes that orange tint off of the candles. And then we also coloured the image, I say we, it was me, I also coloured the image so that there was less of that kind of orangeness to the candlelight as well. I then added some of the sort of stock effects from DeVinci Resolve, which is kind of film damage, so you'll see occasional kind of film lines running down the image, and then you might see some speckles and dusting and bits like that, which is kind of one of their effects there. Another kind of aging effect that I used was the scan line effect. So basically it's these kind of lines that go across the entirety of the screen, and if you make them more frequent, it looks more like kind of old style film footage. And that's really the big ones that I used there. And one of the sort of big helpful things was finding a YouTube creator that I could follow along with easily. And actually where I got some of those kind of glitch effects and those spinning effects that you see on some of the text was a YouTuber called Mr. Alex Tech. And I can't recommend him enough. He's got a really laid back, easy way of teaching sort of DeVinci Resolve stuff, and he does it that's nicely set out, and it's really easy to understand, and it's really easy to know where to go and download the items where he's saying, oh hi, I've given you some glitch effects here you go, pay what you want. Obviously I'd encourage sort of paying for them, but if you're strapped for cash, he has put out several things that are free, so he is a gentleman and an absolutely mint creator, and I used a lot of his stuff in order to make this video. Another tool that I used in abundance, both in text and also within the whole of the video, was camera shake. So within the text you can see it a bit more obviously, but I used it for the main body. I used a square wave motion, so you can occasionally see these kind of like jutters going like that as if it's an old film. So that was really helpful in order to get that old film effect. So that's kind of a rundown of just some of the effects that I used. If you want to know more, feel free to write in the comments section. I'll be more than happy to reply with anything. And if you want to learn to do something very similar to that, if it's your first lyric video like myself, then I really recommend Mr. Alex Tech, who I've also linked in the description below. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, then give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and then keep an eye on the Kuma Promotions channel, because we will be a live music promoter, but at the moment with lockdown and everything that's going on right now, it's something that we can't do, so any support would be hugely appreciated. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
They say